Next is the risk and control ownership. Understanding and assigning risk and control ownership is essential for effective risk management in any organization. Risk ownership assigns a specific individual or group the responsibilities for managing a particular risk. The risk owner is accountable for ensuring that the risk is identified, assessed, monitored, and mitigated to an acceptable level. Responsibility wise, regularly evaluating the risk's impact and likelihood and monitor the changes in the risk environment is important. Then, making informed decision on how to address the risk, including risk avoidance, reduction, transfer, or acceptance, is another important thing. Along with that, ensure that adequate resources like time, budget, people are allocated to mitigate the risk and keep the stakeholders informed about the risk status and effectiveness of the mitigated efforts. Control ownership, when we talk about this, designates individuals or teams responsible for implementing, managing, and maintaining the specific controls that mitigate risk. The control owner ensures that these measures function correctly and remain effective over time. For responsibility wise, they have to deploy the necessary security controls like firewall, encryption, or intrusion detection systems. They have to regularly update and patch the controls. They have to conduct periodic audits, and they have to maintain clear records of control processes, configurations, and any incidents that happen from time to time. Now, what is the importance of this ownership? Accountability. That is, with clear defined risk and ownership, organizations can make sure that each threat and corresponding mitigation measures is managed by a dedicated party or individual, which enhances accountability and improves the response time. Also, it assigns ownership, helping in prioritizing the resource allocations. Then, clearly designated owners facilitate better communication and coordination among teams. And many industry regulations require organizations to determine clear accountability for risk management practices. Now, the clear takeaways here is that clarity in ownership prevents confusion and ensures accountability in risk management tasks. Clarity in ownership means that each risk and control has a designated person or team responsible for managing it. This will benefit the organization, like when ownership is clearly defined, there is no ambiguity about who should handle a task. Then specific individuals or teams owning a risk or control, they are directly answerable for its management and outcome. Also, clearly assigning ownership creates a straightforward line of communication. And when responsibilities are clearly laid out, it's easier to allocate the resources, and clearly documentation can be managed who is responsible, and that way your priority wise you can handle and tackle the risks one by